Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Gittin page 33, which discusses that technically speaking, when a husband has a divorce document given over to an agent, so before that get is actually given over to his wife, and let's say she's a few days away, he could create a court and he could say, I want that divorce document to become nullified. Now, we ended up saying that he does not have the ability to just make any court, but he would actually have to go to his wife or to intercept that agent before he gives the divorce document. And the reason that Rabbi Gamliel instituted this is he made a special takana for agunos. An aguna, as we've mentioned many times, which we have so many different times mentioned, is we're concerned that this woman will end up being in the status of limbo, of not being able to get remarried, and we want her to be able to have closure of this relationship and to be able to move forward. Now, technically speaking, 3 people would constitute a Jewish court, and technically he should be able to construct such a court system and to be able to do this nullification. And because there's 3 people, it's understood that 3 people are able to create enough of a noise that people are going to end up hearing about what took place. Which means, technically speaking, she will end up hearing that he did this before she received the get, so she's not going to end up getting remarried. So we're not concerned that she may actually get remarried when she didn't know about it, because there was 3 people in this court. So then what's the whole problem? The problem is we want to make it difficult for this man to nullify this divorce document. Let's think about the case. It's not that this guy was happily married. In his mind, he felt it was the time to give a divorce. He had it written by a scribe and actually given over to an agent. So at that point, we are sometimes concerned that maybe the reason why he is interested in nullifying it is not because he's hoping to get back together and to reconcile in their relationship, but just to cause her pain and anguish, that she knows that there's a get that's coming soon, and then the second before she gets it, he cancels it, playing games. And therefore, Rabbi Gamliel says, we're not interested in this, because this is almost like a situation of an aguna, where even though technically she is married, she knows who her husband is, but this is not a loving relationship. And therefore, we could understand that the best thing to do in this case is to allow that get to continue to take its course and for it to be given over to the woman so that she will eventually be able to get remarried and to be able to start her life all over. So we see from here, as we've seen so many other times throughout this tractate, the sensitivity that the sages have. Because technically speaking, the reality is this is actually a way of breaking this divorce document, that it's no longer a legal divorce document. But we're going to say, in order for her sake, that they in fact are divorced. Alternatively, as the Talmud explains, they could almost look at it as though that they were never even married to begin with. That the money that she received upon her engagement is considered to be not marriage money. It wasn't kedushin. And if they had cohabited, if they had relations, that's considered to be znus. It's not considered to be part of marriage. So again, what do we see from here? The important message that the sages are so sensitive to make sure that a woman is completely being taken care of, that she should never live in a life of anguish. And if there's anything they can do to be able to have closure, that's precisely what they'll do.